What was that about the club is gonna have another club meeting or some shit? Like at the end of the
Oh!
side story.
Right. In mail, right here. VM2 memory isn't getting freed, and VM1 has access to it, so I think the game is
No.
different now.
I meant like, you know, maybe there's like, maybe the side stories aren't done because it doesn't feel like that was very finale side story to me. That's what I was trying to say. Like it didn't feel like, we were done,
Yeah, it said to go to VM1 after compare the end of VM2 to the start of VM1.
Yeah, but I don't think we're at the end of VM2.
Totally at the
That's
end
the
of
problem.
VM2.
I don't think that we are.
It's we skip a single day. All right, I'll check the thing then.
Thank you.
Oh,
I told you. I told you. You're dumb. You're so dumb. Okay, everyone. How did you not realize? Like that was clearly not the end. They literally in text says there's one more day. Bruh. We're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, they already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival?
Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most effective route so we can get to most of them before the lines get too long.
That says efficient.
That's what I said.
You said effective.
Whatever.
Hey, that has nothing to do with the club.
Well, you had to let me finish.
Alright, fine. Go ahead.
Right, so basically we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we all eat together. That's all.
Wow, I got tricked twice with the same joke. Boo! The hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it.
No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really got a shot at showing people what the literature was all about. I'll tell you what, you can do both, right? Make time for your food mission and still put together a public event.
Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's a really good idea!
Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club.
Well, that's kind of tough, because everyone gets something different out of the club.
Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build.
Yeah! That's too embarrassing. Aw, but you'd have so much to talk about! That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way.
Well, maybe, but I didn't put on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's a literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it.
Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter.
Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start?
I'll start! I was the first to join after all.
Wouldn't that be me?
No, I want to go first.
Fine. You could start. I don't mind.
Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people, too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping.
Don't remind me of that. Oh gosh.
Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people.
Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision.
Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think, for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, and she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with, so when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and started trying as hard as I could to understand people better.
You went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed.
Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who's easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh! You're so cute that I'm going to throw up! Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute.
Hey, isn't that my line?
Oh, well, for me, it's actually true, so...
What are you saying?
Nothing! I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart!
Terry, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine. I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you're complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show off.
I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with.
Besides, you're up to the most important thing that you got in this club.
I did?
Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes.
Oh no, I forgot that too! I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen.
Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time.
No!
I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can.
Hey!
Well, anyway, I'm just putting up talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than when I was when I first joined. I can't read. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on inside the club. It's honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about.
I'm sorry, Natsuki.
That was excuse me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Natsuki. There we go.
That That's Yuri's voice.
No.
You're doing Yuri's voice.
No, I'm not.
You were. It's supposed to be doing Sayori.
I'm sorry, Natsuki.
There you go.
I did
Good
the
job.
same thing.
No, you didn't. We'll go back in the stream and I'll prove it. You did Yuri's voice. It's fine. I knew it was for the best. I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings. Thought the right thing to do was just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that's not really how things are supposed to work. I guess that's thing. It takes the time to respect my feelings, even though it's being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst.
Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki.
I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you did a lot more than you think. This cup really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what the club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. There's no need to put yourself down. Okay.
Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around, and you help me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It just means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would.
I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. There's something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist and never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. I think that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you actually acknowledge that you're not perfect. The best thing you can do is help guide people rather than do everything for them. We're all people. We're all equals. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club. Realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing?
I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes, understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself.
In that case...
Monica takes a piece of chalk as well, and writes the word respect.
I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize there was more to it than I thought. And I'm a better person because of it.
I have another one! Sayori writes balance. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me. Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me.
That's great. We have a whole list of things now.
Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki.
Well, everyone took all the chalk! Don't look at me like that! Jeez! They're writing all the side store names.
Mm-hmm.
You could have asked.
Monica hands her piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then, Natsuki sighs and writes self-love.
I don't know how far I've gone with it yet, but I feel like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution.
Together, everyone stares at the words on the board.
Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature?
It is! We still do a lot of literature! Friendship and literature.
Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature.
Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well.
Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right?
Hey, you're right! Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something?
Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us.
Mm,
Everyone get together. I can't fit you in.
okay.
Okay, everyone ready? And click. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff.
Where's the CG?
It's easy to how far we've come with only 4 members. I agree. Where is the CG?
Yeah! I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem.
You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done.
Me too! I think I would like that as well.
Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I don't feel like sharing it. That's okay.
The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same. But Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start.
Just move your hand.
Monica
the way.
mouths to herself.
I'm waiting for the right the way into your heart. Yeah, there it is.
Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new.
Yay!
Hey, here's the song we heard earlier.
Yeah. We've unfortunately seen these credits already.
Wait, that's
But-
the official artist?
Yeah. Well, that was a video game. I'm pretty sure we're done. Unless, I mean... Oh, wait, we still have the 2 promo shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, I guess there's still a CG that we didn't get somewhere. 2 CGs, technically. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, this man was like, the side stories did, like, concluded or some shit. Man.
That was bad.
Quality assurance. This was very quality. I think this is worth. This is worth way more than $15. I think. I think for the side stories alone, it's worth the price tag. Like genuinely, like this is incredible. This is incredible. The side stories just have so much character depth.
Except
For
they're different
enjoying it.
characters.
They are different characters entirely from the main game.
Absolutely different characters.
It's because it's a different universe. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah!
There's
Let's
one of
go! There's the CG. There it is. Natsuki giving the peace sign.
Friendship and literature.
Stories of friendship and literature. There it is.
Oh,
Oh, don't say cheese. Aw.
oh,
Oh, we're missing one thing, dude. Where the fuck did we get it? How? What percentage do we have? 99? What do we need to do?